All right, you guys. So I am bringing you a restorative yoga practice. So you've got your props just set off to the side for the time being. So blankets, pillows, or if you have a yoga bolster. So whatever props you're utilizing, go ahead and set those off to the side. And you're gonna meet me in a seated position on your mat. So go ahead and find your comfortable seated position. Take a moment, roll the shoulders down the back, make sure your sits bones are sitting evenly, and then whenever you're ready, palms up on the knees, and let's go ahead and relax your eyes closed. So right away, I want you to connect that breath down into the belly. So we're gonna find our 3-part breath to start. So as you're inhaling, fill the belly up like a balloon. Let that breath travel up through the rib cage, creating space. And finally, it reaches your chest. Release it from the opposite direction, release from the chest. Knit the ribs together. Feel your belly button press back towards your spine. Now once you've found that 3-part breath, continue along, but clear the mind of any other chatter. Just think about focusing all of your attention on your breath. Continue to keep that breath connected. It's important as we move through our restorative practice that you keep that breath deep. We are going to be holding in our poses for a little bit of time. So for our mantra today, I wanted to relate our mantra with our practice. So with the act of holding our poses and breathing through it, I offer up this mantra to you. Let it go. So taking a moment, drink that in, let it go. Inhale love, exhale fear. Sometimes letting things go is an act of far greater power than defending or hanging on or trying to control the outcome. Realize deeply that the present moment is all you have. Make the now the primary focus of your life. So as we move through our practice, I want you to think about those words. Think about that mantra. And as we move through our practice, not only thinking about that mantra, but trying to just continue to remain focused on your breath, on your body, and staying in the present moment. Go ahead and softly open the eyes. Take a soft gaze out in front of you. Flip the hands so they're down on the knees. Go ahead and drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Feel that stretch through the left side of the neck. Round the chin down towards your chest, up and over to the left. Left ear towards the left shoulder. Feel that stretch through the right side of the neck. Roll it back over to the right and take it into a few neck rolls here. So if it feels okay to take the head all the way back, find that full circle. If that's not feeling good for you, you can keep it just in that forward plane as well. Go ahead and reverse those circles whenever you're ready. Feel free to pause on any tight spots. Whenever you're ready, bring the head back to center. We're going to do one twist through the spine and then we'll go ahead and get started. Go ahead and bring your fingers together, interlace your fingers, press your palms out and away from your body. Sit up a little taller. Inhale, float the arms up overhead. Now as you exhale, rotate to your right. Bring your right hand behind you, left hand to the outside of the right knee. Sit up tall, gaze back over that right shoulder. Inhale it here. Exhale, bring it back to center. Now again, interlace your fingers, press your palms away from your body. Take those arms up overhead. Inhale it here. Exhale, rotate to your left. Inhale it here and exhale. Go ahead and bring it back to center. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and uncross the legs. Let's grab your props here. So our first pose that we're gonna take is a supported child's pose. So grab a hold of at least one pillow or your bolster and a couple of blankets. So what you're gonna want is some height here. So you're all utilizing your own materials and you have your own set of things and thickness. So there's not a direct amount I'm gonna tell you to stack, but I want you to have a high stack of items, pillows, blankets, whatever it is. You're gonna take that stack in between your knees. So hips are reaching back for your heels, knees are open wide. And then from here, hands are gonna come to the sides of your pillows and blankets, and you're gonna walk those hands out. You're gonna rest your chest on your setup, and then whatever cheek you would like, bring one of the cheeks down on top of your setup and relax into your posture. So take a moment here. If you need to add height, that's totally fine. You can build your height as much as you need. Take a moment to make any adjustments you need with your props or with your body. And then once you're feeling situated, relax your eyes closed and try not to move. So once you've found that comfortable position, you want to relax eyes closed. You want to just release into the posture. So holding in this child's pose, we're getting a soft hip opener here with our knees being out wide. We're relieving tension from the lower back. And child's pose also just helps to relax the body. Find that same 3-part breath that we found during our centering and surrender into the pose. Slowly start to bring awareness back into your body. Slowly start to put a little bit of pressure into your hands. Press them into the earth. Slowly lift the head, and then use the strength of your arms to help press yourself all the way back up. All right, you guys, slide your props a little bit out and away. Sacrifice one of your hips down towards the mat. Now you're gonna keep your pile that you were just using, and you might even want to add to it. So for our next pose, you're going to want your props up really high. So stack things. You can fold blankets 2-3 times over. Get that height going. Now once you've got your height going, what we're going into is a supported wide leg forward fold. So you're gonna take your legs out to your straddle or your wide V position. So hips should already be slightly open from our child's pose. Now from here, depending on your flexibility and your level of comfort, you're in charge of where your props are going. So my recommendation is take them a little bit away from your body so you can have a little bit more length through your spine to come down to rest. But you can always stack it up high, bring it in close, so then you can just rest the forehead directly down. So play around with it, give yourself as much height as you need, and then whenever you're ready, go ahead and bring it down. Try to rest the forehead down. If that's not comfortable, you can always take one cheek down. Hands can wrap around your props, or they can just rest to the sides. It's whatever works for you. So find your comfortable position. Once again, you want to make any adjustments here in the beginning so that you can finally settle into the posture once everything is feeling good. So take a moment, situate yourself however you need to. Now with this pose, this one is a little bit more of, let's say, a challenge. Being in this wide leg straddle, it is a huge hip opener here, you guys, but you don't want to be pushing yourself. So you want to think relaxing into the pose versus trying to push yourself hard here. So make sure that you're finding that sweet spot where you're feeling that deep stretch through the hips, but you feel relaxed in that stretch. Start to settle into your position and surrender into the pose. slowly start to bring awareness back into your body. Press your hands firmly into the earth, lift the head, and use the hands to walk yourself back up nice and tall. So go ahead and just move your props out of the way for a moment. Slide your hands under your knees. Help give them a little bend and bring the legs together. So from here, we've done 2 forward folds. We're gonna do an opener. We're gonna go into a supported bridge. So for your supported bridge, you don't want as much height as we've been utilizing. So for me, I'm just gonna use my bolster. I would recommend maybe 2 pillows or a stack of blankets. So you can always, once again, double, triple up your blankets. You just want some height. So where we're gonna go with this is we're gonna be laying down on our back. Now where you position your props is really important here. So our supported bridge, we're gonna be having our chest open, hips are gonna be elevated by our props. So come into that bridge position, lift your hips up and slide your stack of props right underneath your lower back and your hips. So you want to have your shoulders flat on the mat. You want to have your stack of props right at the hips and the lower back, supporting underneath your glutes as well. So you're in that supported bridge position. Now from here, arms can go wherever you would like. They can rest on the belly. Arms can be down long beside you. They could even reach back behind your head if that's comfortable. So find a position that's gonna work for you. Once again, make your adjustments now. So if you come into the pose and it's not comfortable, don't stay there, adjust it. You want to be comfortable to hold here for a few minutes. So make any of those last and final adjustments. And then relax the eyes closed. Surrender into the pose.
Slowly start to bring awareness back into your body. Keep your body as is. Softly open your eyes. So from here, we're going to stay in a similar position. So you're going to lift your hips up slightly. Lift your hips up so you can slide your props down lower. So you want them right up underneath the glutes, right about at your tailbone. Bring your hands to either side and then extend your legs straight up towards the ceiling. So once again, take a minute, adjust as you need. We're not going to be holding here for as long as we've been holding our other poses. We're just finding this little bit of an inversion. So once you found that comfortable position, just like everything else, relax the eyes closed. Make any adjustments you need beforehand. And if it feels okay, float the palms up towards the ceiling. Slowly start to bring awareness back into your body. Rotate the palms down on the ground. Slowly lower your legs down. Bring your feet back onto the mat. Lift the hips up so you can slide your props off to the side. So once you've slid your props off to the side, hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock it a little left and right. And then we're going to take a gentle twist through the spine, and then we'll go into our Shavasana. So go ahead and keep the knees up towards your chest. Extend your left arm out to the side, palm up. Right hand is going to come to the outside of the left knee. Use your right hand to gently pull those knees over to the right. Gaze is going to be towards your left fingertips. Use the strength of your obliques to pull those knees back to center. Right arm out to the side, palm up. Left hand will grab the outside of the right knee. Pull the knees to the left. Float your gaze to the right. Use the strength of your obliques to pull those knees back in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a nice hug. Take any other last minute stretches you might want to do here. And then we're going to get set up for our Shavasana. So utilize your props in any way that you would like. So I like taking my bolster underneath the knees. It helps relax through the lower back. And I like to give one of my blankets just a couple of rolls for underneath my neck for a little bit of support. So take your time. Use your props as much as you would like. Get yourself in your most comfortable Shavasana position. Arms out to your sides, palms turned up towards the sky. And then whenever you're ready, relax the eyes closed. Relax through your toes. Relax through your feet. Relax through your ankles. Relax through your calves. Relax through your knees. Relax through your thighs. Relax through your hips. Relax through your abdomen. Relax through your fingers. Relax through your hands. Relax through your forearms. Relax through your upper arms. Relax through your shoulders. Relax through your chest. Relax through your throat. Relax through your mouth. Relax through your eyes. Relax through your forehead. Relax the entire body. Let your body sink into the earth. Slowly start to wiggle fingers and toes. Small movements to start, and then gradually make those movements a little larger. Keeping your eyes closed, roll over onto your right side, finding a fetal position. Keeping your eyes closed, making as little movement as possible. Make your way back up to a cross-legged seated position. Palms up on the knees. Taking these last few breaths to reflect on your practice, and perhaps to reflect back to our mantra from the beginning. Let it go. Go ahead and slowly bring the hands together at heart center. Softly open the eyes. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you feel a lot more relaxed